Picture yourself on this island in the middle of the Pacific. Beautiful beaches, not a care in the world. Peaceful and serene. Due to its discovery on Easter Sunday, we know this place as Easter Island, or Isla de Pascua, but the locals call it Rapa Nui. 2,290 miles from mainland Chile, Easter Island feels like it's the middle of nowhere, because it is. Only one daily 5-hour flight from Santiago will take you there. When you land, you will need to purchase a ticket for entering the national park. The entire plane will be standing in line, so it's nice to choose a seat near the front of the aircraft. This ticket typically costs 54,000 pesos, or about $80 in 2020, but that can change at any time. It allows single entries into each of the archaeological sites. Since the island is very small, if you emailed your hotel or hostel in advance, they should be waiting for you at the airport. You don't typically have to worry about telling them what time, as the entire island knows when a plane lands. If you're planning to drive the island yourself, I'd recommend that you ask your host to take you by the main street in Hangaroa, so that you can arrange a car rental. You can shop around at different agencies, but the prices are all about the same. You will almost definitely need to know how to drive a manual transmission here. Prices for rentals are reasonable, but there is no outside insurance, so you should probably pay that extra fee here. At this time, you won't find any large chain rental companies. Car keys in hand, you're ready to go and explore. Seeing the moai is definitely the highlight, and they are everywhere. At just 63 square miles, there are 887 stone statues. Chances are you will be here 2 to 3 nights, which is just about adequate for seeing the sights. If you're an avid hiker or diver, you will want to add on a couple more. Take the first afternoon easy and explore Hangaroa. There's some interesting craft shops around town, as well as one of the most unique Catholic churches you will ever see. Try to catch a folk show at least one night, but you will definitely want to go to bed early. Sunrise on Easter Island is not to be missed, so you will want to get up before the sunrise every morning that you are here. The most popular spot is Ahu Tangariki, where you will see the 15 moai lined up facing you. My other favorite is at Orongo, just along the rim of the caldera. Since Easter Island is quite small, you can spend the remainder of the day visiting all the moai you can stand, and there are a lot of them. Perhaps my favorite stop is at the quarry at Rano Raraku, where you can see various heads and various stages of being carved. To date, no one really knows exactly why they are here. Many people theorize that they were living faces of deified ancestors, and that they gazed inland to survey their former lands. At some point before 1868, all of the statues were toppled over. Was it the result of an earthquake? Or maybe it was the Europeans? Or perhaps feuds between the tribes? No one really knows. Other exhibits along the coastal road will take you to pristine shorelines and reconstructed dwellings. Finally, you'll want to spend some time at the Orongo site atop the volcano crater. Not only will you get a great selection of ruins and reconstructions, but it is here that you will look out into the water and see the tiny island of Motunui. Once a year, contestants would climb down the sheer cliffs, then brave the water to the island. They would then search for a bird nest that had the first egg of the season. Whichever man found the egg and swam back to the mainland to prove it would then be declared the Birdman for the year. This cult still influences Rapa Nui culture today. The Tapati Festival, which occurs every year in February, still celebrates this journey. Not only is it a festival of music, dancing, and costume, it is also a sort of Pacific Olympics. The famous competition is the Hakangaru, in which a contestant rides a pora, or an old-style bodyboard, and swims in a race. I hope you've enjoyed our brief visit to Rapa Nui, or Easter Island. If you did, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.